Today, I just wanted to talk more about still on abuse and all the effects it has on other people who will be around those who are well, maybe the kids and the victims. Um, I think I'm so blessed to hear from Felicia what she talked about the mentorship. I'm one of the people who benefited from being mentored by other people. Sometimes it's as parents, we have to give our children enough space to be mentored by other people because when I look at myself right now, I think I had lack of mentorship from the time I was a teenage girl. My parents didn't go to school at all. So it kind of limits what they want for their children because they also don't know. They are not fully educated or fully know what they have to mentor their children into. Then that's where a mentor can work. Mentors who know much about what they can do, what a child can be, or where a child can end up being. So I think my life started to make sense when I met people who were mentoring me into who I never even knew that I can be a chef. It was my boss who suggested that, and because I didn't know, I didn't even think I can have a living out of cooking because it's something that I thought a woman must do, but I didn't think that it's something that can be of benefit even economically to me. So I was also thinking of dreaming. So we don't stop dreaming. If you meet mentors, you don't stop dreaming. You start dreaming, your dreams come true. So yeah, I've been thinking about starting something back home which can help because there's a lot of kids who couldn't go to school because of different circumstances. Some they're orphans, some they maybe poverty has affected them, they couldn't go to school, and some end up being married young, and some end up being on drunkards and going to drugs. And these days, there's this thing called gold panning or gold digging. It has overtaken a lot of kids' future because kids just end up going there to try for gold digging and all that, all those things, without even following their dreams of what, because every child, I believe every child has something they want to be, but because of not having the mentorship, the good mentorship and the good resources, like Yvonne was saying, they end up choosing anything which can come by to help them out. So currently my dad managed to put boys together, like playing soccer, that just to keep them busy and keep them motivated and keep them mentoring them in a way which helps them physically and mentoring them into not thinking into bad things. And I think I want to build it from there. As long as my dad has put those few guys, I know I can work it from there to take them to another level. Because I know from my experience, that's why I like talking about my experience of abuse, my experience of what I went through, how it affected my kids, because I know most of the kids have been affected by the same abuse from their parents, and they don't know how to talk about it. Kids will not talk to anyone. They will think that it's something, and it stays in their system. It doesn't come out. It has a time where it comes out and it damages either the people who are around them or themselves. So I'm thinking of trying to work with kids, especially those kids who have suffered a lot of life traumas, maybe being orphans or maybe having parents who neglected them. So that's my dream of doing that. And the other thing, I also wanted to go back to the places I lived, like I said yesterday. Of course, I gave a thought about going to confront and talk to the father of my kids, but I think I'll put it on hold up until a certain time where I think it's okay to do that. But I want to go back there personally for other ladies, because I have a lot of ladies I know who lived there and went through things which were similar to what I went through. But I don't think they know that it was wrong for them to be treated like that. They thought it was normal because of the environment. Civilization is not there, and there's no education. So I want to go back there, which is my prayer that when I go back to Zimbabwe, I'll go and visit those places and try to educate other ladies. And the other thing I've been thinking is that most ladies, they don't have anything to do. So they end up being dependent. Maybe start little projects for them, do something just a little bit for them so that they can know how to start making themselves useful, so that they don't end up being so dependent that they feel desperate when they think of leaving maybe some abusive marriages, which is, I think, the reason why most women are stuck, because they don't know what to do. They think life will never be the same if they leave the person who is taking care of them. But also life will never be the same if they keep being there and the kids watching all what will be happening in that environment. So I think that's where my dreams are heading. I'm still trying to figure out how I can do it. I tried last year to help get a well for our community, and I got some people here and we managed to dig a well for the community, which was so amazing. So currently some of the people are benefiting from that well. They have a project where they are doing their vegetables, and they are doing, they have time to socialize in that project. So, which is amazing. So I'm still thinking of going through again and going now, telling people about abuse, using my story as an example that no matter how much time you spend with an abusive husband or an abusive wife or whatever it can be, it's your time wasted, because time goes, but your time will be up while you are stuck in something which will not benefit you or your kids. And also the effects that abuse has on your kids. Talking from my boy who ended up having bipolar from the same abuse, and I was keeping them there because I thought maybe it was not going to be a good idea for me to leave and raise them without a father. But it was still not a good idea to stay with them while they were watching all what was going on. So I don't have much, as I said much yesterday. So that's my dream. Thank you.